school during the Platinum Jubilee celebrations. I was in class 5, and as a prefect, we got invited to the Vigyan Bhavan for the 75th anniversary. And it was a lovely experience because the President of India was there. And junior school from class 1 to class 5 is obviously the most formative years, the best time, the closest of friends. Some of us are still friends today. We did a lot of activities in school, and I remember our meal breaks and biscuit breaks, which unfortunately did not continue in the senior school, but we had a very good time. My father was in school when my old building was set up in the 1960s. I think it was 65 if I'm not mistaken. So the building is very much the same. And you love the school experience, and you have very fond memories of it as you go into school.
What were your favorite subjects or activities in junior school and why?
Good question. In junior school, you get to do everything. So you get to play all the sports, you get to do dance class and singing class and theatre class. So all of them were extremely a lot of fun. Who didn't enjoy making sculpture and getting an embroidery? But I'm guessing playing around in sports is probably the most fun. That's the most memorable thing from junior school.
How did your early education influence your interest in your current field?
When you start off, it's the different kinds of things that you do in school, which is not just study, which is important, because knowledge is very important, especially in my field, which is in TV journalism. But all the different things you do, the activities, the house functions, the Independence Day, the choir singing, the acting, the Founders Day celebration, valedictory functions, which are going to take place when you go to class 5. They give you so much of exposure to doing things, on being on stage, and my job is sort of like being on stage, so a lot of that influenced my career.
Were there any particular teachers or mentors who had significant impact on you during your junior school years?
No doubt about it. I think the most memorable was my school principal, headmistress, Adya Malaviya ma'am. And I met her after now so many years, and she had a huge impact on my life. One of the nicest people you could meet, and a great mentor for a very, very young person between the ages of 4 and 10. So no doubt Adya Malaviya was one. I had Pramita ma'am who taught me English, and she was also, I think, handling the Sandesh at that point of time. So I had good memories of her as well. Lots of teachers, but these would come to mind immediately.
Can you share a memorable challenge or achievement from your junior school days?
I remember having to give a speech during my valedictory function, and I think I still remember the speech regarding my alma mater. So yes, I think that was perhaps the most memorable thing that I remember. Becoming a prefect, of course, very memorable. That was an excellent memory. So I think my valedictory function speech was probably the one thing that sticks in my mind even so many years later.
How did your junior school experiences shape your leadership style or work ethic?
I think the most important spirit which you learned in school, was that you have to have a confident sense of leadership, but an important sense of working together with everyone. And I think this is the most valuable thing in my career now, that I'm happy to take confident leadership, but I spend a lot of time in bringing together everyone so the team can work towards problems.
Did you participate in any extracurricular activities or school projects that you feel contributed in your development?
The extracurricular activities, the school projects were the most important contributors to my development. Like I mentioned, the house functions when you were in junior school, the valedictory function, then the Independence Day, Founders Day, playing sports. In senior school, the Founders Day. I was part of the Sandesh. I was chief editor in senior school. I was part of the debating society. I was part of the woodcraft society. I did theatre and drama. All of these contributed greatly. Even though I was a science student in my class 11 and class 12, but all of these contributed greatly to making my career.
What ways do you think your
a young age, and imbibing in me a sense of reading books, which has lasted me for so long, and that's probably some of the most important skills.
How did you balance academics with other interests or responsibilities during junior school?
The school was so well structured, and I'm sure it is still even today, that your teachers, your headmistresses, your house masters and mistresses, they do the balance for you. And it's a luxury to have. So they balance your academics and your extracurricular activities and your projects and your STLACs very well. So I can't say at the age of 7 or 8 I was thinking about balancing at all. But thankfully my teachers and my mentors were there balancing for me, and that really helped.
Looking back, is there anything you wish you had done differently in junior school?
I wish I would have stayed back for longer. And you can hold me back.